Many master teachers explain dependent origination in terms of past life, this life, and next life. That's why the Buddha said it's inaccurate, incorrect.
因緣法咧，嗰個十二因緣咧，好多人好多老師教咧，會係有關前世、今生同埋下一世嘅關係啦，咁樣，但係其實呢個係唔準確嘅，呢個解釋方法。
The dependent origination explains us that things happen because of other things factor.
一件事情嘅發生咧，其實係因為另外一啲原因，係因為有其他原因係。
Not according to our will.
並唔係 not according to our will， 唔係因為我哋嘅見。
It's the automatic process of the five aggregates.
係因為五蘊嘅運作而自然產生嘅。
So those who see that who know and see that the process does not have self in it.
所以見到同埋知道呢個過程嘅人咧，就冇我。
Doesn't care about it.
佢知道係冇我，佢亦都唔在意。
Therefore, when they doesn't care, let it be. See it as one of the nature. Morning cold, afternoon hot.
朝頭早咧就會凍啦，晏晝咧就會熱啦。
When we have contact through the six senses,
當我哋嘅六根接觸到六塵嘅時候咧
liking this light is natural.
生起中意唔中意呢啲都係正常自然。
No further
冇其他就冇下一步啦。
pulling or pushing out.
唔會再想要啦，拉佢埋嚟，同埋想唔中意啦，離開佢。
Therefore, no way to create another existence.
所以就唔會去再生起下一次嘅投生啦，再有下一次嘅投生。
I do not like restlessness, too much thought.
師父唔中意搖舉太多念頭。
Cannot stop thinking.
冇辦法停止自己嘅思維。
I feel I am very tired.
我咧即係師父話我咧會覺得好攰。
So,
所以咧，
I will go to another master temple to have a meditation retreat.
離開間寺院要去大師嗰個寺嗰度咧，又去學習禪修。
So I live here for another temple.
離開呢間寺就去另外一間寺院。
Because here, busy, have to take care everything.
佢要做好多嘢喎，哇！咁多嘢搞嘅。
哎呀！Run away to seek calmness.
冇辦法去追尋呢個寧靜啦，平靜啦。
Like dislike one thing, like another thing.
中意呢樣嘢，又唔中意另外一樣嘢。
Run away from one thing, desire for another thing.
想睇住一樣嘢，又想要另外一啲嘢。
We create existence already.
我哋就已經產生咗
existence.
有咁樣就生起咗存。
It means we create. What is mean? The next life in our mind exit.
就好似我哋嘅心咧，已經創造咗下一世咁樣，佢都存在咗。
So still in the cycle of birth and death.
喺呢個輪迴生死嘅圈裏邊，
So I went there. I feel very calm
去咗佢間寺院嗰度啦，覺得好平靜。
because no responsibility.
因為冇責任啊嘛，唔需要負責任嘅。
So calm,
好
peaceful.
平靜。
I like it.
好中意啊，真係放心。
I call uncle, can I extend for another 3 months?
I was okay. I was okay.
So
咁所以咧，
this is a craving
呢
for
個就係貪
another kind of existence,
想，其實就追求嘅嗰種有貪欲嘅法。
the circle,
呢個係
unending.
呢個輪迴嘅領袖會要我哋，
Because
因為咧，
we don't know and we get into
因
it,
為我哋唔知
we develop
所以
craving
我哋就
out of natural
產
process.
生咗喺裏邊啦，就會令到你 sorry understand last word。
We create craving out of this natural process. The natural process means the process of the 5 aggregates.
我哋有咗貪欲，所以呢個自然咧又生起咗5類嘅運作。
This life we have our mind,
我哋有我哋嘅心啦，
we have the
我
body,
哋有身啦，
and then one day
之後有一日咧，
we don't want the mind to think too much.
我哋心冇太多嘢。
See? And the mind has a
個
duty.
心咧係有責任㗎嘛。
The thing is their business.
諗嘢係佢嘅責任。
We just know
我哋知道咗。
when we were
我哋係
teenage,
年青人，10幾歲嗰啲。
whatever we think
我哋諗
was
所有嘢都係
always right.
都係每個人對。
And we told our parents,
同阿父母講啦。
you too old, you don't know, you don't know. Now our children,
我哋有小朋友，
teenagers,
佢哋係10幾歲啦。
when they saw us, you too old, you don't know, you don't know.
都知㗎啦嚇。
Teenage know everything.
青春期。
They like to think, believe in their thought.
佢哋 believe in their thoughts。
Thought.
佢哋會相信自己嘅念頭、自己嘅思想。
When we grow up,
當佢哋大個咗啦，
we found that life is too busy, too tiring.
咁我哋又當我哋大個咗之後，我哋發覺生命咧實在太繁忙啦。
Now I want my mind to stop
而
thinking.
家咧，我又想我自己嘅心咧係想嘢啦。
So one way or another, we always create
即係我哋
some things
就算係邊一方面都好
out
啦，
of craving.
我哋都創造咗啲嘢出嚟，都係因為我哋有貪欲，所以我哋自己創造咗啲嘢出嚟。
Because that state of the mind not awakening.
我哋會叫呢一種心嘅狀況咧，唔係清醒嘅，
Either follow your thought
一係咧就跟住我哋嘅思想，
or hate your thought.
我 hatred，
Yeah, hate.
又或者係唔中意自己嘅思想嗰啲念頭咧，一係就跟住念頭去，一係就唔中意自己嗰啲念頭。
We didn't see it
我
that
哋唔好因為
it's a natural
係
process.
自然嘅
Come and go.
佢係會嚟會去，
Never stay long.
唔會長久停留。
And because we have eye in it,
有眼會有眼。
we have an eye, big
係
eye.
我眼，因為我哋有我見啦，
So
所以咧
we try to
我哋
protect,
想去保護，
we try to push
我哋又想去攞
whatever.
好多呢啲咁嘅運作啦。
The cycle continues with
呢
ignorance.
一個輪迴咧又不停咁樣無憂無止啦，因為我哋過嚟。
And one cycle may be very short.
一個輪迴咧可能好短嘅，
How do we know?
我哋點知咧？
Remember this morning the becoming.
好啊。
When you wake up in the morning,
朝頭早起身啦，
you may be angel.
我哋可能係天神嚟嘅，天人嚟嘅。
When you go into the street,
之後
go for work,
我哋要出街啦，去上班，去翻工啦。
you may not be angel.
我
In the evening, when you're very tired, go back home, seeing the house very dirty, very tired. You may be demons. So it means the cycle continue all the time. And we don't know when, we don't even know when and why we turn angels, and when and why sometimes we turn demons. With the Buddha teaching now, the Buddha point away. And how to get out. So it's in every second, fraction of second, this cycle complete. It's the cycle of dukkha. For the enlightened ones, arahanta, no avisha. When there is no avisha, no cycle, no more existence. This is why, if we say that a bodhisattva already enlightened, they won't come back. They cannot have perfection. Finish already. Because perfection needs many countless lifetimes. Reborn over and over.
So the Bodhisattva are not, they don't have come to perfection. Otherwise, they don't want to come back, or they don't have.
Will be enlightened, right? They don't have. They need they need perfections in order to be enlightened. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. What's the relationship between perfection and enlightenment actually? So.
See, arahanta, the enlightened one.
聖者啦，幾覺悟嘅聖者啦，阿羅漢啦。
Does not have avisha. No more existence. In this life, no seeking for next life. Now there was a saying that Bodhisattva already enlightened. If they already enlightened, we don't call them Bodhisattva. We call them arahanta. Because no birth again. No more existence. Not a Buddha. Not a Bodhisattva. A Bodhisattva still have many lives to go. Countless. อสงไขย
Try to remember the vocabulary.
Perfection for me.
Yes.
For me, enlightenment is it like
ดานะดานะ
即係波羅蜜啊嘛，十個波羅蜜你完咗先至可以。
ศีละ
咁就
布施持戒，布施持戒，
สมาธิ
正定、
修定
ปัญญา
智慧，慧，
only for enlightenment
But the 10 is actually from these 4, right?
yes yes
Okay. 嗰10個波羅蜜其實係比較細，都比較再細節啲嘅。咁其實呢10樣咧，其實係呢4樣裏邊，包括埋呢4樣裏邊係布施、持戒、定慧、修定修慧、定慧。
in
戒
brief
定慧同埋布施，戒定慧同布施。
but for the paramis in Theravada has 10 paramis so the bodhisattva who want to be the Buddha
想成為佛陀嘅嗰啲菩薩咧就
have
佢
a
哋有
have a big jar
一個好大嘅
big jar
好大嘅嗰個
every life he perfect himself
盡量令到自己完美。
he has big jar but he have 10 jars each jar is very big
每一部都好大，勁大嘅喎。
10 parami big every life he drop the water in
每一世都滴一滴落去，
until
直
it's
到
filled up
直到滿。
because a person like the Buddha need this kind of perfection
係需要呢啲波羅蜜
to be enlightened by himself
先至可以自己證明啦，
to have unlimited compassion
有無盡嘅慈悲啦，
to have unlimited
無
knowledge
盡嘅智慧啦，嘅知識啦，
everything unlimited
乜嘢都無盡咁多。
the Buddha the Bodhisattva jar
咧
may be as big as the size of the earth
嗰啲壺咧可以成個地球咁大嘅，
but for us
但係對於我哋嚟講，
we also have 10 jars
我哋都有10個壺嘅，
our jar is very big
我哋個壺都好大，
the size of teacup
that's good
頭都咁大啦。
我先會話咁我好咯，滿座同你我有佢。
but doesn't mean that you have to fill up the 10 jars to be enlightened no in the Buddha time there are enlightened ones who never perfect dana parami
都冇喺布施嘅呢個波羅蜜裏邊得到完美。
he believed
相信
the wording of previous Buddha
佢相信之前嗰個佛陀嘅話語，
that the key factor to enlightenment is wisdom
完善要覺悟嘅最重要嘅一個元素就係智慧。
so he neglected charity giving his name is Bahiya
I'm not sure. It's
Bahiya Charuthai
he is. Thank you.
Bahiya
Thank you.
茶杯咁大啊！
唔需要咁樣，咁就真係唔好多嘅。係啦，咁即係如果唔係食佛嘅話，唔需要50波啦。中文係中文係先。巴西呀，係咪？ But this is the name of the
陀那，
係可能係一個專嘅。
中文都係好巧合。
係啊，唔知。
OK，優陀那。It's the translation of.
We do still have
The name of that.
Integrated giving,
佢就完全。
but he perfect himself in wisdom.
但係佢係用智慧嚟到讓自己圓滿。
Whole life he keep on practicing meditation in the previous Buddha.
一世成世咧都喺，即係佢嘅成世咧都係喺之前嗰個佛陀嘅 on the previous Buddha with the learn from the previous Buddha.
He was monk in the era of other Buddhas, previous one.
咁佢咧係之前嗰個佛陀嘅時候咧，佢係出家人嚟嘅。咁佢當時就一路好努力，成世就係修自己個智慧。
5 of them together, one of them named as Bahiya.
咁其中一個叫優邊樣嘢就係
優陀那。
In those times,
當時咧
5 of them
5個人佢哋
make a strong determination.
都係好有決心咁決志嘅。
They climb up.
佢哋爬上
There were 5 peaks of mountain, 5 peaks.
5個山上邊5個山頂。
So 1 of them have 1 peak,
5個人分別爬上5個分別唔同嘅山頂，
and then they push the ladder away.
跟住咁樣落個梯走，
No way to come down,
冇路走啦。
and make a determination.
決意，
If not
如
successful,
果唔成功咧，
not attain
佢哋
enlightenment,
唔覺悟咧，
they will die up there.
佢哋就死咗就唔算。
So they practice a lot of effort,
用好多好精進，好精進。
a lot of sincerity and determination.
好誠心誠意，好有決心咁嘅心。
The first day,
咁第一日，
most of them live for 5 or 7 days and die. No
大部
water.
分都係5至7日已經死啦，因為冇水。
The first day,
第一日咧。
one of them enlightened.
一個人，其中一個咧就講咗。
After enlightenment, this monk flew to the city
佢係飛咗去城市裏邊。
using Indian Airlines.
都話要印度航空。
And went for Bintabata.
托缽，
咁咪托缽啦，去城市嗰度托缽啦。
Came back with food
咁啊翻嚟，拎咗好多食物翻嚟啦。
and landing on his friend, 4 of them,
咁啊走去揾佢嗰4個 friend 啊，
and want to feed the friend.
想俾啲食物佢哋啦。
The other froze,
咁佢嗰4個 friend 咧
don't do this, my friend.
就叫佢唔好啦，唔好俾我啦。
We already made agreement.
我哋已經同意咗㗎啦嘛。
If not enlightened,
如果唔
we will sacrifice our
我
life.
哋就犧牲自己嘅性命㗎。
And then say sadhu to the first friend.
殺都殺咗佢啦，你講唔錯啊。
So the first friend sadhu and then flew away.
Taking the Indian airline back.
Thai Airways, Thai Airways.
睇就會
Thai Airways.
佢今日我話咁你以前未坐過印度航空走，即係話唔係係做泰國航空走。
Then the next day, the other one enlightened.
另外一個咧，第二個咧，
Again flew to the city, coming back with food.
飛去城市啦，咁咪又帶啲食物翻嚟啦。
Next day, another one attained Anakami.
跟住其中一位咧就成就咗3個。
The other 2, including Bahiya,
其中一個係優唔知咩
優同娜同埋另外一個，即係佢哋兩個啦。
剩翻個另外一位啊，兩個。
attained no fruit.
咩都食唔到添。
And then reborn again in our Buddha era.
跟住佢就拜拜咗啦，因為冇水。咁就再投身於而家呢個佛陀，即係我哋呢個佛陀裏面。
And one day he heard
因為佢聽到，
that there is Buddha Dhamma Sangha.
佢聽聞話，有佛法僧。
rises in this world.
呢個世界上有出現咗佛法僧嘅話，
He was true.
係真係有存在嘅。
He wanted to go to see the Buddha.
想去見佢。
He traveled 3 days, 3 nights walking
佢行咗
without
3
stopping.
不停咁樣行。
Very energetic and
好有
strong faith.
好有好強嘅信念。
So this is why
呢個就係點解
Buddho Menato, Dhammo Menato, Sangho Menato is important.
皈依佛法僧呢三樣嘢好重要。
If this life we can have this treasure inside,
如果呢一世我哋可以將呢樣嘢放喺心裏邊，
next life, next existence, it's easy to get in touch again
就會
with True Gems.
先可以去揾翻到佢。
But if it is still calm,
坐喺度好平靜，
but we're not thinking about Buddha, Dhamma,
我
Sangha,
諗住佛法僧嘅話，
not sure,
咁我唔知啊，
still not sure.
咁我唔知啊。
When he reached, the Buddha is about to go out
當佢
arms around
嘅時候咧，就同佢差唔多要出去徒步，
in the morning
朝頭早咧，
on the streets.
喺街上面咧，
He reached the Buddha, bowed down and asked the Buddha to teach him.
咁佢就馬上話呢位佛陀咧就請求佛陀教導佢聽佢。
The Buddha saw him very tired from his journey.
哇！你個樣好攰啊！
So the Buddha
佛陀就話
kept silence the first time.
答佢唔講嘢，
He requested second time.
佢又請求佛陀
The
嘅
Buddha silence.
佛陀又唔出聲。
The Buddha said, this is not the time to preach Dhamma. I'm on the street.
佛陀同佢講，而家唔係教法嘅時候喎，而家喺街嗰度咁樣。
And the third time,
第三次，
the Buddha preached
我就教導佢啦，
just one sentence.
即係教咗一句，
Enlightened
佢又靜咗，
on the street.
喺街度靜咗。
One sentence, fully enlightened became Arahanta
佢
Vahiya.
就完全靜咗成個。
And then after enlightened, he knew that he cannot live as a lay life.
佢哋靜咗之後，佢知道佢自己唔可以做一個居士嘅身份，即係唔可以 keep 住呢個居士嘅身份，係啦。
So he asked the Buddha to accept him as a monk.
接受佢成為一個出家人，一個比丘。
Then the Buddha contemplated
我咧就咁樣思維咧，
this Arahanta
呢個
in the cycle of birth and death,
喺生嘅路裏邊，
never offering robe, bowl
從來冇
to the monk.
我從來冇佈施過袍啊同埋缽啊俾出家眾。
No dana.
我完全冇呢個施嘅，即係冇佈施嘅道德。
Of course, he have given other things, but
佢
not.
都有佈施其他嘢嘅。
So somebody said,
有
"Oh,
人就話咧，
the monk has a lot, not giving something like this." So the monk has or not having is not important. The most important, we have chance to offer.
即係唔知佢好多嘢咧，無論出家眾係咪本身呢個師傅已經有呢啲嘢，可能袈裟啊或者褲啊呢啲，咁唔緊要。總之係我哋有呢個機會可以做呢個因緣呢個福係供養，因為就可能係之前呢個就冇之前冇呢個因緣係啦。
That box I have 30 pair of shoes, the yellow shoes.
嗰個有30幾對黃色。
The monk in Thailand like this kind of shoe, the same shoes that I ever.
哦，really？
Yes, yellowish.
真仲好中意呢種牌嘅黃色嘅。
So I prepare to offer to
師傅準備咧係送
another big temple that has a lot of novices and monks
嗰度有
studying.
出家眾係讀緊書。
嗰啲衫嚟，衫嚟。
So the Buddha asked, If you want to ordain,
如果你想出家咧，
please go out to find rope
揾一
and
段
bowls.
同埋揾一個煲嚟行。
Unlike the 5 hermits in their park, they have perfection in Dhamma too.
咁啊，因為另外嗰3個
The
法
five?
士咧，
5 hermits.
You mean the at the Buddha time the 5 hermits or the
Yeah,
ones
the
who
first
practice
five.
with them?
the first 5 permit 咧，
Right. Okay.
the first 即係唔係好似最早成為比丘嗰5個佛陀提子咧，最早係佢哋佢哋已經係有呢個波羅蜜啦，同佢哋唔一樣，
圓滿布施嘅
佢哋已經係有
有
圓滿布施波羅蜜，所以佢哋唔有啦。
The Buddha just say, please come into the order
叫佢
and do your and perfect your enlightenment, because that time they were only Sotapanna.
哦。
After the Buddha said, welcome to my order to be monk, the rope and the bowl come by itself.
哦，當佛陀同佢講話歡迎你去出家咧，咁嗰個袍同埋嗰個煲咧就自然出現咗。
But Bahiya went out to find rope and
佢
bowl.
就出去揾個袍同埋嗰個煲嘅時候咧，
On the way,
喺路上咧，
he was hit by a cow
咁就俾隻牛
and died on the way, on the street.
喺街度俾隻牛撞死咗。
After that, the Buddha asked the monk to collect his body,
咁之後咧，
cremated,
佢其他僧人就幫佢執翻條屍翻嚟啦，咁火化好啦，
collect all the bone, ash, relics,
跟住再火化之後咧，就執翻佢嗰啲灰啊咁樣，
and set up a stupa for Bahiya.
咁就砌嗰個寶光嗰條咩？
嗰個石塔，即係幫人起嗰個石塔。
So that people who pass by can pay homage, virtuous to all sentient beings, to pay homage to the Buddha, to the enlightened one.
咁就俾大家去頂禮啊，去禮拜佢。
And after that, the Buddha announced,
佛陀就宣示啦，
Bahiya
巴希人
is my
就係佢。
foremost disciple, the best,
之前最好嘅一個學生，
with respect to enlighten quickest than any other Arahanta.
哦。
Quickest enlightenment.
佢係最快得到證明，比其他阿羅漢咧都更加快速地得到證明，
Just one sentence and then
因
enlighten.
為佢用一句話就已經搞掂啦。
What's the sentence？ 我唔知普通告佢係咩嚟。
The Buddha said, when you see, you hear, smell, taste, touch, or the mind have any kind of object in the mind, see that they are all empty, and the whole world is empty. You will not be this life or next life because everything is empty. It's meaningless. Then he enlightened. I read many times, not enlightened yet.
師傅話佢，但係佢點解睇咗咁多次呢個句子，佢都未證唔到？
So this means for us, we do not to be really perfect, our perfection. To be enlightened. But of course, we also do not follow the example of Bahiya. Because in the cycle of birth and death, we need to reborn again if we have another existence. Reborn in a good place that have Dhamma, and in a place where there is food, clothes, medicines, shelter, so that we can practice. Not too poor and day and night cannot practice. Just worry about what to eat. So dana is necessary.
話嗰個係我可以唱嘅，
我都係咁樣諗。我哋講嘢咁大聲，唔知師傅聽唔聽？師傅點解咧？你哋咁大聲
？Today this lunch and then we were laughing because we said that whatever we think, it seems like we're not speaking out loud, but we're thinking out loud. And my mind was thinking, I want to make some donation towards the shoes, and she thinks the same thing. And she said, oh, okay, maybe we're thinking too loud, so you know.
We don't need to say by our mouth. You already know. We're so noisy.
Yeah,
we're thinking in a noisy way.
This lunch, we saw the mango sticky rice, and we're like, oh, okay, do you also think the same thing? And we're like, yeah, we think out loud, and Prata knows, so we got the kaonyamamon. 我同你講啫，話我哋嗰個中午嗰個乜貨龍尾飯。
咁死Right, okay.
The Deva arrange.
Okay, thank you. So can we ask the Deva to arrange the shoes as well? Can we make donation as well?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Because every time I visited India, my shoe always was stolen.
Oh.
Stolen. And at that time, when they stolen, my mind did not think that this is a dana.
Oh.
If I set my mind to think this is dana for you to use, then it's good. But my mind wasn't good enough. So many years then,
So I just suppress your
師傅話佢前次去印度咧，佢啲鞋咧都會俾人偷走。咁佢嗰陣時就唔知話點解。咁佢話嗰陣時佢冇諗到話，原來佢應該有呢個動機去做呢個布施鞋呢件事咁樣，係啦。
佢話佢
係你講你哋可以補充俾你聽。
So then now you done the shoes and your shoes will never disappear again.
I don't know.
What is the dog?
So you need to go to India again to see.
Test.
Actually, Ajahn, you always go to India February?
Because normally November, December I have teaching in Malaysia. So after the teaching, so it's almost the end of December. So normally it's January and February.
We are thinking now again.
I shared that information with her before, and she was like, "Oh, do you think we can go to India with Ajahn?" I'm like, "Yeah, this is something I want to ask."
Have you been?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Haven't.
I want to.
4 places?
I've been to Buddha Gaya, Varanasi,
你有冇去過印度？
Lok Ye Yun,
The other 我唔記得。
where the garden,
Yeah.
嗰個地方我睇下先。
The Deer
Buddha
Park.
gave the first teaching.
Yeah, Deer Park.
Deer Park.
哦。
Saranath.
Sarana.
and then Parinivana Kusinara.
即係佢先係地盤地方。I haven't been to the place where he was born and
Lumbini.
he was in
利波爾即係
I always want to go
嗰個
there.
地方係佛陀出世。
But a few years ago, I went to India alone by myself, and it was quite an adventure. It was quite an adventure. But I like Varanasi a lot. It was quite a special place. I think a lot of people should have the same feeling. It's a special place.
Yes.
Nothing to say, but I don't know. It's very special. And then I went to Buddha Gaya as well, and then some sightseeing around.
Yes. I did that. I went to Buddha Gaya only. Stay there and become routine.
唔係布地雞啊，佢係正面地方。
Wake up, having light, breakfast, clear the stomach, go out to we call the main temple, Mahabodhi temple.
大菩提子。
It's
Where is the boat tree, right? Where the boat tree is. It was very funny when I went inside, I sat for some time under the boat tree, and then I went to walk around. I found some beetles. On my way, I saw several beetles. They were upright, upside down, with their stomach facing up to the sky. So I helped them to throw up, and then another one, I helped it.
佢幫甲蟲佢哋啲反抗，佢
Really?
就將佢調轉過
It
來，
was
佢係
quite
布地
funny
雞
because it was no one around, and suddenly I saw one. He was, what are you doing here, little guy? So I helped him, and then I look again, another one there. I helped him.
I never see.
I feel around, so I was funny. Oh, are you guys
Funny.
playing with me? They were just, at a sudden a few come out and, you have, okay, I have.
Very strange.
Yeah, very strange. And then there's that little monk. When I was sitting under the boat tree, he gave me quite a few boat tree leaves. Yeah. But anyway, it was quite an adventure anyway. The Indian people.
Because that one is not a real monk, it's a fake monk.
I know.
Yeah.
Because before I went there, I actually do some research on the
Yeah.
internet. There are all kind of people who look for advantage. Like,
Yes.
so I was very. I keep alert all the time. But every time when I need help, I did have a lot of time. Someone come up and help me out. And yeah, but I think it's an amazing place, India.
Yes.
I feel like I was home.
Yes.
The culture is quite different to Hong Kong.
Yes.
It's very different because in Hong Kong we need to plan for everything. We have to be perfect, well calculated, and everything has to be planned perfect and expected and well organized, whatever. But in India, it's totally another universe. But when I arrived there, I felt okay, wow,
It's
I
fun
understand
time.
that it's my home. I felt like home. And after that, when I came back, I felt like I understand the sutra better because I understood that better. And I also met a monk from Sri Lanka. It was quite fun because it was quite unexpected because I was on my way to a
Indian, I don't know, the religion that like the old Indian practice, like Indian religion, or
Anyway,
what's the name of it?
Anyway, I was going to visit another big temple, and then on my way I saw next to that there's a little Buddhist temple, so I went inside. I met a master from Sri Lanka, and actually
Hinduism. Sorry, I forgot.
Hinduism. But anyway, Hinduism there. different branches of
Yeah.
So I went inside and we chat, we talk, and yeah, and he told me it was another yeah, anyway,
No.
anyway, yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
But
Okay.
yeah, but I think I have some special. I think one of my special past life could be in India and also in Sri Lanka, because the first time when I met Buddhism it was in Sri Lanka. It was quite a special experience. But anyway, it gave me this great opportunity to come back to Buddhism. So I'm very grateful. But at the same time, it's a special experience. So anyway, I'm grateful to those.
In Bodh Gaya, it's a place that you like to put effort into practice.
即係話佢哋咧係一個你會想擺心機修行嘅地方。
It has that energy,
佢有呢個
supporting energy.
一個支持我哋嘅能量係即係去到嗰度啲人就會好想修行，係會好精進。
Okay, let's see next trip.
Okay, thank you. I think these few days we make so many wishes with you.
We say loud.
Yeah, no, we even speak loud too. We actually say it. 我先講話我哋諗得好大聲，我唔係我哋而家節前講工。
Now, when you have free time
Okay.
here,
Okay.
how do you feel
Good.
during the break?
We can. 問
一個一個答咯，
Can feel your body and mind better?
佢話喺呢度嘅時候啦，中間有啲時間，你會唔會自由時間？你會唔會比較可以知道你嘅心同埋身，即係有冇可以比較感受到你嘅身心？She said she has to purposely feel in order to know. She's not sure if this is called fabrication. Like fabrication, like especially making it like to be something like to purposely to do this purposely. That she's not sure whether this is called fabrication.
Yes.
Okay.
It's okay, wholesome.
但係佢話呢個係善嘅。
Don't worry. Now we have to build up our wholesomeness.
我哋需要去製造呢個建立呢個善。
But not, how can I say? Because we see the benefit of it.
我哋見到呢個嘅好處。
Not out of desire for something.
Not for our desire. 呢個唔係我哋嘅一個慾望，呢個唔係源自於慾望產生嘅。
Desire to practice Dhamma, to develop oneself. The Buddha used another wording, not desire. He used the wording chanda. Chanda is mean pleasurable.
Oh, I think I learned that word before.
Practice chanda.
即係想去修行啊，想去修習咧，就用咗唱呢個字。係是法律，係咪是法律？
應該係chanda。Sorry, Pat, I just want to confirm with chanda. I think I learned that word, but I just can't think of it right now.
Chanda. interest. You translate as interest.
In Chinese is like the
應該係
desire
善
to
法欲，
have
應該係善法欲，
wholesome dharma.
應該係善法欲，
something like that. I think it should be like 善法欲啊，應該
應該係善法欲。
咁同我想有想要嘅
What's
就
the
有
difference
苦，
between
有想要就苦，呢個
whenever we want something, dharma arise. So is it same thing? It's different to that. What's the difference between the desire to be wholesome and the desire of wanting something? It's different. You think?
Different.
It's different.
Desire to be wholesome,
想
chanta,
有一神法欲咧，善法欲咧，
is the meaning of
意思係指咧。
when we of feeling the body, feeling the
可以
mind,
感受到個身，
we start to learn something,
我哋係學習到一啲嘢，
and we feel that oh, I can do it
感
now.
覺到
I can do it.
I can do it，我哋感覺到我哋知道我做到，
I want to feel it
我
again
想感覺，我想再次感覺到佢，
in order to be free. But not
自己
pushing
自由，但係唔係要去推佢，推動佢。
Chantas come from the feeling of joy,
就係由樂生起，
joy and slight happiness.
係一個比較輕微嘅快樂。
Or we can use the plain word, it's fun to do.
都係好分嘅，即係好快、好愉快去做呢件事。
When you see something,
我
hey,
哋見到一啲嘢，
exactly the teaching of the Buddha,
係話同佛陀教義一樣，
then you want to do it again,
一再去做，
want to practice.
我想去一再收集佢。
This is chanda.
呢個就係善法。
Desire
慾望咧，
is the mind is heated,
就係好熾熱嘅，個心咧係好灼熱嘅，
heated, and mostly is sensual pleasure.
都係渴望，即係渴望一啲感官上嘅慾望嘅嘢。
So we use desire.
我哋用渴望呢個字。
And Carol said that 我哋頭先話想要係苦㗎嘛，係咪？To want something is dukkha. So but the thing is 你係咪即係
因為我就聽過就係話，咦有我想要，而當我想要嗰樣嘢，即係啲黑暗佢啦，我有就唔想要啦，冇，咁我又想要呢個慾望，有慾有苦咯，咁呢個同頭先師傅講嗰個善欲，如果係應該係唔同，因為嗰個係一個慾望。
係啊係啊。
頭先師傅解釋咗咧，就係嗰個我嘗試去
想要修行呢個心，
想要修行呢個心。我 feel 到咁樣而係，當然我哋唔係習慣成日去做呢樣嘢嘅時候咧，當然頭先我就問啦，係咪要做作啊？係咪做作啊？因為都係做作，師傅答咗，因為你唔做作，你唔會練到自己好習慣地去做呢個，初應該係要做作。
因為頭先我以為你仲有，我想了解下，諗住再問多啲。咁頭先師傅已經答咗係咁我就唔得。
係咪咁樣？
Really, Pata, you just answered her question because I was just trying to understand like her question more. Yeah.
So when you have free time, you're not learning.
我哋有一個經驗想同大家 share 嘅。咁因為我呢一個
So before she came, she has an experience she wanted to share with everyone, and she would like to take this chance to share with her child.
Yes.
咁因為我有一個好好嘅
Because she
同
has
學咧，大家都叫做係啦，
classmate,
係
old classmate,
中學嘅同學。
or high school classmate.
咁佢又係退咗休
So
嘅，退
she's
咗休。
retired as well, like her.
咁佢退休
So
之
she
後咧
after retired,
就會 plan 好多唔同嘅活動啊。
she always had a lot of
咁
plans,
就好開心，好
always happy.
咁佢就會成日會想我同佢一齊
Wants her to
係啦
join
一齊
her
做
to
啲
have fun.
係啦。咁我好多時
And
少
Carol
少會一齊，
sometimes
但係我
would
又
like
知
to
道
go
呢
together.
啲唔係我想
But she
要。
understands that somehow that those are not the things that she wants.
咁今次係呢
So this time when she
一個呢個
comes,
trip，咁個朋友就會講話，
that friend said
你
that
唔即係佢好想我同佢嗰邊 join 佢，咁我就
she preferred Carol join her to go do another thing, to do something
我
else, right?
我嗰次同佢對話，我話我唔
But
唔
Carol
join，但係我
told
會嚟
her
呢度。
that no, and she preferred to come here.
佢問咗我一個
And she said,
問題，
she asked her,
咦你呢啲冇興趣啊？就問我你係咪好有興趣
and
去
you're very interested
去修行，類似係咁咯？
practice Buddhism?
係啊，嗰一刻我
At that
係
moment, Carol
知道，我冇答佢，我係停咗諗一諗，
she stopped
呢
and
個
thought,
唔係興趣，
that's not an interest.
因為我停喺度諗，我個朋友就會即刻答我話，
And her friend said,
咦，
so
佢有冇答佢就即刻就話，咁呢個一定係你嘅興趣啦，如
So
果你
this,
冇興趣
it，must be your habit. It must be,
你唔會去做呢樣嘢啦。
it must be your habit.
咁但係我
You
個
must
心咧
have
就話
a lot of interest.
呢樣唔係嘅興趣，
But Carol
我個
thought that it's
會
not, it's not a habit.
會諗到
It's not hobby.
呢個係
It's not
我
hobby.
我呢一生人好似係追求緊
The
要
thing
做
that
呢一樣嘢，呢個絕對唔
she
係興
has
趣。
been wanted to do.
但係我知道我講俾我朋友聽
But
咧，
she
佢唔明
understands.
嘅，
But
但
she
係
thinks that her friend wouldn't understand that. So
Ah.
she didn't tell.
No.
No.
Won't
she-
understand.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
咁
Right.
係啦，我就想分享
So she would like to share.
我嗰個狀態，
Um,
分享唔到俾佢，而我又知道我係要想去做呢樣嘢，但係又唔係興趣喎，咁我答唔到，係唔知
其實我係都有
係咯。
同
I
我
think,
啲
I think it's
一
a
個
duty. I think it's a duty. We have our responsibility at home with our like husband, parents, friend, at work, in the office, with my colleague, and my boss, whatever. And to practice is the duty and the responsibility to ourselves. That's the thing that we do for ourselves.
Yes. No, the work,
師傅話咧，呢個工作，
the worldly work,
世間嘅工作，
family
家庭
is hobby.
係興趣。
It's not my hobby.
No, we share our view.
Yes. Yes, you are unique brother.
Emily 就唔係喎，呢個唔係
唔係我嘅興
興趣
趣嚟嘅，係。
I know everybody is serious, but share the view. The main task in our life
一轉向
is to cultivate
我哋喺呢一世最主要要做
mindfulness and Dhamma.
去收集我哋嗰個正念，
This is the main occupation.
呢
Right.
個係我哋嘅正職嚟嘅。
Other
其
things
他嘢咧
it can be hobby
興趣嚟嘅啫，
or just duty.
或者係責任嚟嘅啫。
But the main job in our life, we have to set the
我
mind.
哋要做嘅嘢咧，
Whatever I
就
do
係要收集咯。我哋做乜嘢咧？
inside my
喺
mind,
我哋嘅心裏面，
I will come back to triple gems.
都係翻返去三寶嘅。
I will ask myself today, I forget myself how many hours.
Yeah. 我會問自己咧，我哋有幾多時間唔記得自己咧？
How many hours I do have mindfulness?
我係有正念嘅。
And mindfulness on what subject?
放喺邊一個事物上邊咧，個所緣喺邊度咧？
am I to eat food, not being aware enough that
係咪太過唔係
放逸咗
Yeah.
放逸咗
aging, death, old age is coming.
因為冇病死呢啲都係會即係不停咁樣嚟嘅話，跟住我又唔捉住佢啦。
We come alone, finally we go alone.
我哋一個人嚟，亦都會一個人走。
Inside, nobody can help us.
喺我哋裏邊一個可以幫到我哋。
So as human beings who learn Buddhism already,
作為一個人係學習佛法嘅人，
this is the main task.
呢個係最主要要做嘅工作。
Nobody can help us to heaven.
去天界。
Nobody can help us to Nibbana.
涅槃
The Buddha just a person who point the way.
指引我哋嗰條路。
So no matter how hard it is,
幾困難都好，
we have to remind ourselves,
一再提醒自己，
my main task, main occupation
主要嘅工作，主要嘅事務
is the Buddha Dhamma Sangha,
學習，
practice of mindfulness.
要收集信念。
Then we will not get lost. You know, if we don't set our mind like this,
將我哋嘅心決意係咁樣嘅話，
worldly phenomena
世間嘅
will pull us,
就
not pull up, pull down.
將我哋放下啦，
We have the duty
我哋有
to pull ourselves up
將我哋拉翻上，將自己拉翻上，
from all kind of temptations,
從所有嘅呢啲引誘啦、
aversion,
嗔恨啦、
greed,
貪啦、貪念啦、
delusion.
痴啦，
Nobody can help.
會幫到我哋。
The body,
身體咧，
somebody can help.
有人可以幫我哋。
Our loved ones can help take care of our body.
我哋愛嘅人咧，可以幫助照顧自己身體。
The doctor can take care of the
可
body,
以幫助，可以照顧我哋身體，幫助
but the mind, no one.
個心咧係冇人可以幫到我哋。
So this is the main
咁
thing
呢個就係最
inside.
主要嘅，咁我哋學習最主要最重要嘅。有咩最前嘅問啦？有咩問？諗諗先。
哦，冇暫時冇咩。
咁你自由時間，自由時間係咪更加見得到自己？
你可以答我啲。你講嚟講。
So I try to use, not try to use, so I use Buddha Minato, Dhamma Minato, Sangha Minato since yesterday to practice, and also during my free time I walk around, and when I read before, after lunch I wanted to walk around and move, so I saw some day from the cloud, so I do something like that, and I follow the rhythm. When I move to chant inside my mind, Buddha Minato, Dhamma Minato, Sangha Minato, and somehow it was enjoyable.
Yes.
It was quite enjoyable.
I'm happy you're more relaxed here.
Yeah. Thank you very much. They said that I smile now and
Yes.
I'm relaxed and
Yes.
I tell jokes and
Yeah. She think loud. Yes.
so
我話佢諗到好明仔。
So yeah, when I during free time I do that like inside from the phone. So I feel really relaxed.
Yes.
Indeed, you see. So it also helps me to see mind pass through. Okay, you're here. Okay, go here. Go. And I'm less suppressed. I don't feel pain since yesterday. And here. But I think when I go back to the city, when I'm back home, this all will come back. But I'll try to use Buddha Minato, Dhamma Minato again. But I think after a while, the effects of calmness and focusing on whatever will be less. Will be less. But as you said, we have a lot of tools now. We have the 40 parts of the body. We have the Dhamma Wheel, Sutra, and whatever. So now I feel like, wow, I have a lot of things to do, and I feel happy that I have all these things that I want to do.
Yes.
And and thank you very much, Ajahn. I think now I see it more clear.
Yes. Woof, something comes. Woof. There's something seeing this thing.
There's something.
Yes,
seeing
something.
that.
Okay.
Yes.
This.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I asked. So this is the sita, the mind, seeing this thing. Is it?
This is the mind.
Sita?
Also the mind.
Is it? So the mind say the mind.
Yes.
It's the mind. Say
But
the
different
mind.
moment.
Okay. The moment after, seeing the moment before. So the thought, mind seeing, and the mind seeing the mind seeing.
Yes.
And then they drop, and then another thought comes.
Yes.
Seeing.
Exactly. That is the movement of dukkha, the first noble truth.
Oh, that's good. But who is the knower? Is
The
it
knower
the
is the next mind moment.
Okay, so okay. So is the object sita become object, and sita seeing this
Next
object,
object.
and this sita pass it.
Object of the next mind.
Okay, knower, sita, object, and then when this knower pass here, it becomes the sita itself, and then the next sita here, knower. It all pass like that.
Yes.
Pass like that.
And a lot of time that not knowing.
Yeah, most of the time not
Not
knowing.
knowing most of the time.
Sometimes, just sometimes.
Correct. Okay. Let's show this
咁佢
one.
又識喎冇用麥當，因為佢唔係用麥當喎，你可以問係咪？
Good.
都用麥當。
And before I came, actually before I came, one night when I meditated at home,
Yeah.
I saw three.
Yes.
During my meditation,
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
saw these three things:
Yes.
object, sita, and the knower. I saw it.
Yes.
I saw it.
Yes. Correct.
So that's why I was in doubt. Okay, who are they? What are they? I know this guy, but who is the knower?
It's a chitta,
師傅就
but it's so fast that we think it's at the same time.
佢就話其實就係
But I saw them three separated.
Yes.
佢就因為佢
Yes,
三
yes.
個人咁講
It's very fast.
Yeah, very fast, very fast.
Yes.
We don't see them all the time, but
No.
sometimes, just sometimes.
所以就
Yes,
我哋
yes.
見到好似睇唔到，係神都
It's good.
呢個就係個六種智慧。
即凡夫後面換即凡。Okay, so that's why whatever we see, we let it go. We don't grab it. Let
Even
it
the
go,
knower.
let it go.
Even the knower.
Even the knower, don't grab it, let it
就
go.
算係
We
知
just
者，
know it.
就算係知者都要放下。
That moment is precious moment.
嗰一剎那就係嗰個當下係好寶貴，好。
Different moment.
So the more often we see the knower, the more often, because the moment when we see the knower, we are detached from dukkha. So the more often that we see the knower, the more moment that we are not with dukkha.
Yes. That moment is the moment of Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi.
即係你，如果你個 moment 你見到你頭先講嗰就係有正念同埋正定，係啦，即係佢頭先講話佢
Very brief moment.
Yeah, very, very brief.
即 即係sorry 你係咪翻？我頭先都係諗住翻譯，但係之後又唔記得咗。你頭先咪幫你頭先講嘢睇到嗰個，sorry 我頭先唔記得咗。係。So I was going to translate, but I just after I heard you what you said and I forgot what she said. Sorry, so I asked her to.
我哋有時間，
我慢慢同你講，因為呢個
係啦，有其他有啲問題。
It was said, and also I think I talked to Emily the other day. Also around the same few days before I came to meditations, all of a sudden I know in my mind, I don't know in my mind I know that I was dead. And then the mind said that okay, so now it's the finish of my life. It's finished. Okay. Then the mind felt okay not too sad, not happy, just okay. I saw a life pass. It's okay It's okay just a life like that. I had no feeling at all. And then the next moment, the siddha thought that not good because I have been finished my work practice, which is practice yet. I need to make sure that I'm not, I have enough practice. No, how to say, I'm not going to a bad way for the next life. I want to make sure that but I am not sure. So I still detach, not detach. I mean, sorry. No. At that moment, the siddha know that I'm dead. I'm dead. And then the siddha felt nothing, not nothing. It was just a little bit compassion. Not nothing in a cold way. In a little bit warm way. Just like, okay, life passed. So what? Okay, next life comes and it's nothing. It's not important at all. I'm not sad, not worried, not scared, nothing at all. But then the next moment the siddha comes out and the siddha thought that not good, it's too soon, you still have to work, you still have to practice. Yeah. It's very important because you're not sure if you have practiced enough. You're not sure if it's enough. You still have to, it's like, it's a duty, I need to, but it's not enough. I just don't know if it's enough, so it's not good, you have to do that. So I woke up like, okay. The other day I told Emily that I felt like life could be short. Maybe I'm already dead, I don't know. Or maybe just warning me that you're going to die soon. I don't know, but anyway, don't waste time.
Yeah. Good nimitta. Become nimitta.
呢個係善象。
But I don't have that often.
Yes.
I don't have that. Just
once in a while.
Yeah.
Of course, when you see that there is no fear in it, no worry,
no, nothing.
That moment is actually it has a little bit joy in it.
Yeah. Release.
Yes.
Okay.
A little bit joy.
Yeah.
Yes.
即係我話有一晚坐禪嘅時候啦，咁咧就個心突然之間咧就話死咗，我知道自己死咗，跟住嗰一刻個感覺咧，我知道係我真係死咗，我就係呢個感覺咧，就係我唔驚，唔覺得痛苦，唔覺得唔捨得，咩都冇，淨係又做，反而有少少開心，死咗，咁就過咗一世，OK 咯，遊下世啫嘛，咁唔係啲咩問題。咁但係跟住下一個即係下一刻咧，個心咧就同自己講：喂，唔得喎，你都未，你有你嘅，即係你嘅任務啊，你嘅修行任務，你好似係未完成嘅喎，你唔肯定你自己完成咗未嘅喎，唔得喎咁樣，咁咯，跟住我就醒咗。
但嗰個心係開心嘅。
唔係即係話自己死咗嗰一刻咧，就有少少放鬆啊，死咗，好啦，完成咗一世，冇乜特別咁樣咯。但係跟住就唔得喎，未收夠喎，係啦，所以即係我唔肯定，即係收夠，你明點解？即係總之未收夠，我要 係咯，要翻嚟收係
呢個係禪相。
佢話係一個禪相嚟，但我好少禪相其實。I don't have this kind of moment often. Just before that, maybe sometimes I feel some shadows around, but not often.
Good. So adding Triple Gem Sin will help. How about you, Emily?
Actually, to be honest, I forgot triple gems like a lot, but this time I try to emphasize more on labeling this is dukkha. And I think it helps. I try to see like sometimes when I have too much of the emotions or feelings about something, I try to think of the things behind why, and then I try to say, oh, okay, like my intentions, everything, try to observe from a different way and try to label it, oh, this is dukkha, like that. But I forgot to tell Minato a
It's
lot.
okay. Because when you labeling it, this is dukkha, it's my sujin.
Okay. Because
This is calm you down. From some, when it starts to come up,
right.
it's calm down.
Yeah, and then because a lot of times, before you explain about like the whole Dhamma Talk, like the whole teaching, I feel that when even though we have like happy moments, but I don't really think it's dukkha. So I think this is a problem that everything it should be dukkha, but I'm trying to label it to remind myself that everything is dukkha. There is no like happiness like that.
No, there is joy, pity, happiness. There is. You can label it as it is. No problem. But labeling it, feel it, no need to suppress it.
Okay.
At the same time, also label it as, or no need to use wording, but you know inside that this is also dukkha.
Oh, yeah, I say it inside, and sometimes, yeah, I just say this. And I think these few days, I just feel that the calmness, it just comes within. It's not like I try to suppress
Yes.
to have
Yes.
calmness.
Yes.
So I don't really feel that I need to do anything.
Yes.
So I just it just go with whatever I see, I just observe.
Yes.
But because I think, especially I think when I observe, it's quicker for me. Like especially like the emotions.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just say, oh, okay. I think this way is quicker. So when I see, I just label, oh, this is dukkha, this is dukkha, like that. But with other methods, sometimes I know it's good, but I forgot triple gem a lot. So I mean, puto menato, yeah. So when I bow to the Buddha statue or when I bow to you, I try to remember that I bow to the triple gem, not just bow for the sake of bowing or like just bow to one person. Like that. Yeah, because I know that I have attachments on my teacher like you or Pradhamudi. And then when I pay respect, I just pay respect to you or him like that.
Yes.
But I should change the concept that I should bow to the triple gems. Yeah, I need to start to change in the way that some of my views or maybe I think even though I know, but I think this is some kind of attachment, and I'm actually contemplating on my attachment. I just be honest with my feelings.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. So the level of calmness we need. Can be from ordinary calmness like here, or deeper calmness. If we need a deeper, more stable calmness, it's also help. But the thing is, we always think that we need a deep calmness in order to develop ourselves.
我哋覺得我哋需要一個好深層嘅定力，先至可以發展自己。
We think it's like we
Most people think
好多人會覺得我哋需要一個更深層嘅定，先至可以發展到自己。
that's why in Buddhist circle
所以咧，
people looking for jhana,
好多人都會追求禪嘅，
which is not easy
呢個唔容易。
for city style people nowadays.
對於城市裏面生活嘅人嚟講，呢個唔容易得到。
Not easy. Only a few
只
who
係好少數嘅人咧，
have a previous life habit
前世有呢個習慣嘅，有呢個習氣嘅習性嘅，先至會得到嘅。
Lord Pajamian said
我就會話咧，
when they were young
當啲人即係當人好後生嘅時候啦，
and they dream about
佢
flying,
哋會夢想飛嘅，識飛
floating flying,
飛翔啦，
which means past life they already
即係話過去世佢哋係已經得到咗證啦，聽
jhana,
即係話過去世佢哋曾經得
Have you?
到過禪定。
flying, floating. No,
嗯
dreaming when you were young.
，falling。
Oh my goodness! When I was young, it's so fun. I dream that I'm floating and flying
有一次佢發夢
and look around,
浮起啊，識飛啊，周圍望啦，
and suddenly
突
the
然之間咧，
electrical line in front of me. I have to use my breath, and then I float higher than the electrical line.
electrical
Light
Line, the line. Electric
light.
line.
哦，即係個綠燈啊？
啊
係嘛？嗰個綠。
not traffic light，electrical wire，electrical
The
wire。
wire.
係
yes.
哦，係嗰條線，因為我以為佢話嗰個綠燈唔係嗰個指示燈，係嗰
佢
啲
係話飛飛
wire
見到條電線先，
哦，OK 啦，
飛飛係見到條電線，
And saw people watching
見到人喺度洗衫，washing clothes，
crows in the river.
喺河度洗衫，
A lot of fun.
佢好開心。
And then I woke up for pee,
跟住起身去廁所，
and then continue sleeping.
跟住又翻嚟瞓。
And I told my mind to dream about that again.
Tell your
Tell my mind.
跟住有時都係心講咧話，
Because it's
再
fun.
見到因為好得意嘅嗰個，
And then I slept. I float again.
你
Oh,
就見
fun.
到啊又飛起咗啦。
That kind of thing in the mind is. I just noticed when I started to practice. Such a dream, the mind will be very light,
佢
joyful.
會個心咧係呢一種感覺咧，當佢禪修嘅時候，佢又再次感覺到就係個心咧好輕盈嘅。
Disappear already. This life because of the samsara.
哦，
因為做咗
唔係因為輪迴，
輪迴
因為輪迴，所以佢之前嗰個就冇咗啦。係啊。
About you take a break, go to the bathroom, take your time, moving your body, and we come back to do sitting meditation together.
OK。
Okay.
咁我哋而家唞唞，跟住再坐一陣，再坐禪。